So you're ready to buy your first home? Well, let me first congratulate you, because this is the first step, the idea and the first step that you've actually taken in identifying your dream house, and then be able to take your steps so that you can successfully get your hands on your dream home. So is it really a dream come true? Well, just like any other goal and objective that you set in your life, this obviously requires certain types of efforts, right? So for example, in order to get your hands on your dream home, you need stamina, because it takes time, it doesn't happen overnight. The desire and the commitment is absolutely necessary. You must also have a plan. Now, I've come across several case studies in my experience where we jump into buying a home and we just start and looking here and there, but really we don't have a plan, especially if you have bad credit or you don't have a down payment, you don't have a cosigner, and so on. So I'll demonstrate in subsequent lessons how to actually create a plan and then eventually succeed. You must also understand that this is a rewarding ordeal. So at the end of the day, so to speak, you'll be rewarded by your efforts. So your efforts are not something that are going to be wasted, but you must have the stamina, the desire, and the commitment, and of course the plan. And with all of this comes with responsibility. So you need to be responsible enough to understand that it's a step-by-step process and it's a logical process, and if I follow this process all along, you will eventually succeed in obtaining your dream home. So here are some of the challenges, right? So first, obviously, is the commitment part, where are you emotionally prepared to buy? Do you really like your dream home? Second, are your finances, evaluating what you currently have and how can you get your hands on certain types of loans, for example, and so on. So just evaluate your existing resources. Another challenge is your bad credit. So, well, my credit score is not high, or I'm just a new person, just building up my credit, but it's not enough to get me a mortgage or a loan, or even the fact that I don't have any money to put down for this dream home. Or another challenge may be that I just declared bankruptcy, right? Chapter 7 or chapter 13, where how can I buy a home after I've declared myself bankrupt? So nothing is impossible, okay? So you have to keep this in mind. Even if you have all of these issues with you, you can still get your hands on your dream home. You just need a plan, you just need the resources, and this is exactly what I'm going to demonstrate throughout this course. Obstacles don't have to stop you, by the way. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. And that's a quote by Michael Jordan, one of my favorite basketball players. How to go about overcoming all of these obstacles, right? So if you have bad credit, for example, no money down, you can't find a cosigner, you're just starting off, and so on. How do you actually overcome? Well, first you must have a plan. As I mentioned earlier, without a plan and dedication and persistence, you will surely give up on the idea fairly soon in the process. So the effort must be there, and most of all, and more importantly, the passion must exist. Do I really want this dream home? You must be passionate about anything that you do, in fact. And this is one of those areas where you must have the passion to get your hands on your dream home. So here, what I'm thinking the next steps would be, right? So logically speaking, you're thinking, well, okay, fine, I like a dream home, I want to buy a home, but maybe I want to explore some types of homes or options that are out there. Or what types of loans I can get my hands on. If I have bad credit, for example, or no down payment, what are my options? What do I do? Where do I start? So all of these questions come into your mind, and of course in subsequent lessons I'm going to demonstrate and answer all of these questions and provide you several resources and a plan so that at the end of the day you can acquire your dream home. So with this, let's move to our next lesson.